Hi everybody, this is Ted Strauss. It is the end of December 2017 and it is freezing cold in Montreal. And I was going to write a newsletter explaining what has happened with the Surplus Media Co-op, but I decided I would try to do this as a video instead since there's a lot of stuff to cover. So let's dive right in. Surplus has been open, this space has been open since October 1st, and it's the end of December now, so that's just about 3 months, and a lot has been going on. Um, and one of the things is Pascal led the radio storytelling workshop, which ran for 5 weeks and was really lovely. There were about 8 attendees, and by the end, there were two completed podcasts that got created, and there's one that's still on the way. And so I really want to thank Pascal and everyone who took part in that, Bronwyn, Carl, Alex, Stephanie, Simran. And we're really excited by the podcast that got created and hoping that in 2018, some kind of podcasting network will be launched and we'll be able to develop more and more and broadcast them to our audience and even repeat Pascal's wonderful workshop because it was so nice. So, inspired by that, we launched a call for workshops just a few weeks ago for what we're calling the Practical Media Training Series. So, these are going to be workshops that are 5 or 6 weeks long and that are very, very affordable to do, but the teachers will make some money doing it, and it's a way that we can help people, do the art and media that they want to do and have a good time doing it here in this space. So far, there have been 5 or 6 submissions, and just today posting onto our Facebook page the announcements for them. So we've got Bookmaking 101 with Hannah. I'm just going to find it here. Bookmaking 101 with Hannah Matern. And we have Emotion and Form, Drawing and Illustration with Sarah Mangle. And I'll be posting in the next couple days Write Like a Pro with Colleen. There's a currently untitled workshop about turning art practice into a business, sort of entrepreneurship for artists with Suk Min. And there are a couple more also coming. So these are going to be happening in late January, and we hope to have continuous workshops here at Surplus about on a 6 week kind of cycle. So if there's anything you're interested in learning about or something you want to try to teach, this is a really exciting place to do it. What else has been going on? The co-working space here in the office has been sort of up and down, and so that means in the last few months, some people have been coming during the day and working here, and we're looking for two office managers. These are going to be people who will be responsible for opening the space and closing it 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and also hosting sort of working sessions to help people who may be struggling with procrastination or just looking for somewhere to work with other people um, to come here and do some work. So if that interests you, get in touch. And if you want to reach me, you can do it by email or through the Facebook page. Anything is good. What else? Let's see here. I'm just going to check things off. We have had, uh, so here's their team page on Surplus. And so we've got a lot of great people who have been joining in and participating as creators or as volunteers or leading a workshop or participating in a project. And we've started doing paid contracts for clients in Montreal. So we've had 4 paid contracts, making videos, doing photography, doing graphic design work, and we're hoping to do original music creation, web design, and more stuff like that in the future. So thank you to Bronwyn, Carmen, and Hannah for completing those projects, and we got paid for it, which is great. And so we're hoping to do a lot more of that because when our contractors, our members get to do paid projects, then it means that it builds the community and it builds more, traction for what we're trying to build here as a media co-op. What else? We've got the Surplus YouTube channel is slim pickings, but there's a lot of videos in development. And so our long-term goal is to have a YouTube sort of channel that has multiple streams for separate independent shows. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute. Um, let's see here. So just a quick note, we use this project board, which is a tool called Trello, to manage like new gigs that may come up. So if I see a gig that we might want to apply to, I'll post something here and people might check in and try to join it. Or all of the projects and all the activities are being documented here. And this is a great way to centrally manage all the things that are going on here because there's a lot of people involved. So if you haven't checked out the Trello board, you can find that on the Surplus website under the gigs and work section. Um, and yeah, you can post something there or contact me about how to get involved with that. So let's talk about some of the content, the shows, original shows that are in development, and that we really want to find new creators to join. So one thing is we have a show in development, which is a superhero show, Montreal superhero show about a superhero who is fighting corruption in Montreal. And Corruption Montreal takes many forms, and here we see the superhero flying over the beautiful sign, and that's just a little quick teaser. Stay tuned for that. If you are into comedy, if you're into video editing, if you are into acting, um, get in touch if you want to be part of that show. The plan is to create a whole season of this show for the web. The next project is a cartoon, and that is called The Candy Conquerors. So listen, guys, what I wanted to talk to you about was how we are trying to make a cartoon, and I mean, we made this one character, and she's called JoJo, and I mean, it's a lady character. Okay, so we've started creating the characters of the show, Candy Cockers, and the concept of it is that there's a group of school children at a school, but every episode, their adventures and their what they do runs in parallel to world history, and so it's like a sort of fascinating and really fun way to kind of explore history, teach history, get people interested in history, and to dig into the history of our planet and all the crazy shit that has gone down. Um, so if you're an illustrator, if you want to do voice work, if you are good with computers in general, um, we could definitely use your help on Candy Conquerors really badly. Please, we need your help with this show. Um, I also did an interview with a lawyer named Josh Bloom, who is representing Chelsea Manning, who was unable to get into Canada a few months back, and Josh Bloom is trying to help her with that. So you can see that on the YouTube channel, and there's more stuff being posted here. These are ads for our workshops, and so, yeah, in 2018, there's a lot we're trying to accomplish at Surplus, and I'm going to switch to the point of stuff that's in development and that really we're hoping to see come up, of stuff that might have gotten further in 2017 but didn't quite. So, looking for people who are interested in being commentators on culture, TV, movies, humor. You know, if you watch movies and you're interested in the sort of social commentary that you see there, we want to make a show that would be for web, for YouTube, and possibly for audio. Similarly, we want to have a show of commentators on science, technology, politics, current affairs, and other sort of knowledge-oriented subjects. And this is something that's in development. So if you are smarty pants or like to talk, we'd be interested in working on that. Um, what else? We have a couple shows in development. One is called The Activist Psychologist, uh, and another show that is focused that is interested in connections between dance and mental health. And so those shows are in development. So I've droned on for quite a while. So I want to wish everyone a happy new year, and thank you for everyone who's been involved at Surplus in the last few months. And we hope to continue developing all these amazing projects. Bye.